Well, hello, Aquarius. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Aquarius, your theme, before I even pull the cards, I've told you this before. I am hearing a bell. The bell that I am hearing sounds like the bell at a church. I am definitely hearing a bell at a church, and I don't know what that means. I don't know if you guys are going to, Sunday service, or is it something that you guys have been wanting to do as far as Sunday service. But you also get married at a church, okay? Because you also have this energy of a spiritual love, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, but I can guarantee you it's going to pop out in your reading. It's going to let me know that there is a spiritual love coming in here for you, Aquarius. Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Well, at least we have one of them. We have romance, celebration, and party. So, these could be three different things, right? You got a romance coming in here. There's a reason to celebrate for maybe something dealing with your work, or maybe you're at somebody else's graduation party, and party. Either way, I see you guys having a really, really good time. That is something that I'm seeing here with your romance energy. Now, one of the cards came out, talks about maybe someone around you, doesn't have to be a lover, someone who you can't really depend on. That's a little frustrating for you. You're wondering why, okay? When we get into the tarot, we're going to find out why this is coming out, but there is someone you cannot depend on, does not have to be a love energy, but I do see it, okay? Look at this. You're worrying over nothing. Great worry over nothing. I love that this came out because you know what that means specifically for you. Does that have anything to do with your money, love, health, where you're going to be moving to, that type of thing? And so for some of you, you're in your mind worrying that something isn't going to happen, or that something will happen, and it is not. Okay. You do have a card here that says April. Now we're about to enter into a new year, so this is not far off. This is in a few months, so something could pop off in April. We're going to see what's going to pop out with the tarot around this area for you. Okay, and you had Firecracker. You have such amazing reading. This looks so good here. So something to be very excited about is going to be happening for you. And it can happen in the beginning part of the year. So let's go ahead. It looks good. Let's go ahead. Let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going to come out here for you, Aquarius. Let's get it. This is for Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, you have 8 of Cups. You are realizing that someone in particular does not make you happy. Now, this could be someone that you're with, this could be someone that you're around, this could be a family member who you feel, every time you come around them, there's always this energy of like low vibrational talk, negative talk. You know how you can come across people like that? You be like, why every time I come across you, you always got something negative to say? Okay. This is bringing you down. When you pay attention to this, you can tell that this kind of brings you down. Okay. So I am seeing that. I am seeing that for some of you, this could be the person who you feel that's independable, but I'm seeing that more than anything, that you're around someone who speaks a little bit too negative, and that's pulling on your energy here, Aquarius. But let's go ahead. Let's keep going. I also feel like maybe you want to talk to somebody, or there needs to be a conversation that needs to be had in a relationship where you may feel like you're not in love anymore, or that you're falling out of love. Now, the reading does not pose for that because we see a lot of romantic energy, but this could be something that you've experienced in the past. Yeah, here it is. You got the 5 of Pentacles, and then you have the 6 of Cups. I'm seeing that there's a relationship that you're getting over. I feel like before you were in a connection with someone and it was just something about it. You felt like you were lowering your standards. Maybe you felt like it was just not meant for you. Some of you are still in that situation. You are going to have to make a decision if this is someone you want to be with or not. You got two cards in the beginning part of your reading that I'm not liking. Not feeling fulfilled and feeling like something is missing from your life. Now, I mean, I will say if it's love, it's a horrible state, right? That's not a good feeling if you're laying right next to someone at night. But for some of you, you're in this energy just because maybe money hasn't been right. You haven't had enough time for yourself. But I do see that things are going to get better. So here you're kind of in this funk, but even with the excitement card, you're going to come out of it. Remember, you're worrying over something that isn't reality. You see what I'm saying? You had great worry over nothing. You got two cards that looks like you're a little frustrated over something. So there is going to be a change of perspective for you, the way you view life, and then there is going to be some type of fulfillment that's going to come in. But I do see here that there's some, I don't know, negative talk with somebody though. I'm going to be honest. That's what it feels like. You're around somebody who just speaks so negative. It's like I should have never even came over your house. I should have never picked up the phone. It's just that type of thing is what I'm saying. Let's see. This is for Aquarius. You have the Empress. Now it could be a mom that's doing this, or it could be a spouse. It could be a mother, it could be a spouse, it could be someone that you have a child with. You can't talk to them. Every time you talk to them, there's always a problem. You need this to work. You need the communication to be there because you got a child by this person. But every time you talk to them, there's always an issue. And this is what I was saying before. If you make plans for someone, make plans with the baby mama or baby father to come and pick up the child, they don't follow through. So I am seeing some issues here. Okay, when it comes down to a partner, I'm seeing it more so with a maybe ex-love relationship or a relationship that you guys are in where there's children are involved and you are not able to depend on this person none whatsoever. That is a very bogus state to be in. But I do see a new beginning here. I really do. The Empress card talks about a sense of pleasure and feeling more abundant and happier in the future. And it's hitting this firecracker card, which is excitement. So I feel like a lot of you have lost passion for someone that you were with. I don't think that it was intentional, but I do feel like that's what has happened. I feel like some of you may be tempted to get back up with someone that you know it's not going to work out with, or be with someone in general who is even new, who does not have your best interest at heart. I'm just seeing it. That's what I'm seeing here in the reading. And the Empress is like, I know better now. I know what I'm worth, and I am not going to lower my standards for anybody. So this is what I'm saying here for you, Aquarius. Let's go ahead. Let's see what else is going to come out here for you. This is for Aquarius. You got the World card here. And you have the Four of Wands. So I will tell you, for a lot of you, God, I hate to, let's talk about your money for a second, because I see that your money is going to be really good. You got the World card, which talks about success. You got the Four of Wands, which talks about celebration and foundation and success. You also have it here with the Empress. Your money looks amazing. Your story really isn't about your finances. You may have had some issues with some money in the past. Yes, even now you may be sitting in it, but that's not your story. Your story has nothing to do with you not having any money. Your money grows. There's a lot of success that's happening for you. Some of you guys are going to be getting money from, two different jobs. It could be from alimony, it could be from child support, but your story isn't you not having any money. What I'm really looking at here is that it's mostly dealing with a romantic relationship, even though it could be other types of relationships that's causing dissatisfaction. But I am seeing something with a romantic relationship where someone refuses to change. Someone refuses to get out of their behavior patterns. And this is why I say it has caused a lot of resentment. You guys have tried and tried and tried. You guys have broken up, you got back together, or even if you live with each other, a lot of times you've made up and then you broke up, living in the same house. You make up and then you break up. It has been that type of situation that I'm seeing. So I do feel like for a lot of you, you have fallen out of love with someone. I do feel like you are going to open your heart to new people or other people, but you are going to be closing a chapter with someone here, period. The World card talks about closing a chapter. And it is not easy because you see a family dynamic here. Okay, whether it's children or maybe you guys were married or something like that. I do see that there's going to be new beginnings with love. And if you're single, there's going to be an ending to this sadness that you've been feeling, this loneliness. Oh my God, the only thing that I'm doing is working. I'm going out with friends, but I'm always by myself any other time. I do see that there's going to be an end to that. You're going to be meeting someone that is going to cause so much excitement, which is what you're seeing with this out of the blue energy. You're just over the top with emotions and feelings. And I do feel like it's going to be a soulmate. You got the Six of Cups sitting in your reading, and technically it's in the outside position. So I do see that person coming in here for you pretty soon. Ah, look at this. You got the Knight of Wands. I do see you guys moving. Let me talk about that for a second. I don't know. Maybe you may meet this person when you move houses or apartment. I do see you guys are going to be actually moving. Now, you can meet this person in your new area, okay? Or that could be the reason why you're going to be moving. But I see moving, just in general. But you have someone here. I don't know. It could be an age difference. You have someone here that is going to blow you away. I mean, in a good way, meaning like someone that is going to just completely rock your world. And we already saw that. Even in the beginning of the reading, what did I say? I saw what? What did I say? I heard a bell, right? And it sounded like a wedding bell. It was a church bell. Definitely heard that. And then I heard spiritual love. So I like the fact that it's even telling me here that there's going to be a spiritual love. You got the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? Did you notice it, that it came out? And look at the timing. You got the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands could be within a few months. I can't necessarily tell when a person is going to come in here just based off just the night. But I do feel like it's going to be very soon. Someone who's going to come in here and you are going to just fall head over heels for this person. I see a lot of sex, a lot of pleasure, and the sexual chemistry is going to be off the charts. Look at how fair this connection is. The Justice card is hitting the Empress. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is building something with somebody. I had you pegged before I even started the cards. You got two different kinds of relationships in this reading. You got one where you're closing a chapter on someone, or you did, and it did not work. It could have been a year ago where you closed a chapter on someone for some odd reason. You're reminiscing about them all of a sudden. Mercury retrograde energy. But I do see where you close it out because it was nothing about that connection or that relationship that was fulfilling for you. And now you're entering into a new chapter where there is going to be someone who's very romantic. You see her here where she is setting up her place for someone that she invited over. I see a lot of this could happen around your birthday. I do see birthday energy here where you may actually be able to spend it with somebody. I like it a lot. Okay. I love it. I love it. Now let's go ahead. Let's get your last two cards. I want to see what's going to come out here for you. This is going to be for Aquarius. Let's see what's going to come out here for Aquarius. Last two cards. You got the Seven of Wands. Oh yeah, the person from the past, if they even attempt to come back in, it almost feels like they don't have a way to get in contact with you. They're trying to, but for some of you, it's like they don't have a way to communicate. You have completely shut them out or shut them down. I don't know if they're going to go through your family or try to talk to people that you know to possibly try to connect with you. For some of you, you have children with this person. I don't know why. I see for some of you where even if you have a child with this person, you're still not allowing them around in your space. I don't know why that is, but I am seeing something like that. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, if this is for safety measures, this could be the reason why the Justice card is here. You know, you may have to get court involved and something like that. But I see more than anything that you guys are blocking out the past completely. You don't want to be tempted by them. You don't even want them to come into your space, okay? And this could have been someone that may have had a child outside of the relationship. So you may have found out that they got somebody else pregnant, okay? And that is definitely the reason why you're blocking them out. Thank you. Ooh, card fell. You got the 7 of Cups. So yes, there's going to be someone that's going to come in. Here it is again. There's options here. You got the Temperance card, but there's options with this 7 of Cups. There's someone that you're going to meet over time, where over time it's going to develop into something. I'm telling you, I see this developing into something very, very strong. But you're dating. You're not shutting yourself out. You're not closed-minded. You're not saying I'm going to give up on love. No, there's someone who's going to really, really make you feel something that you haven't felt in a very long time, or if at all, right? But it is going to come from some, different people that you're going to meet. You're going to have options. The universe is going to bring that here for you, okay? I'm also seeing that for some of you, you're going to have to be careful about, and I've been seeing this a lot with readings. Some of you guys are going to have to be careful about what you're drinking. Now, I will say for you, this is mostly drinking. I don't necessarily see eating or sugar. For you, this is drinking, okay? I feel overindulgence with you, and you're going to have to gain some balance with that. I don't know if that's because you guys have had hard days at work, or you just feel like you just need to relax, and one drink turns into like 2 or 3. So I am going to tell you that there needs to be moderation when it comes down to drinking. I'm going to say that just that one in particular in this reading. It could be other things, but with this one, I'm totally seeing drinking here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get your card. Aquarius, see what comes out here for you. The message for you here. This is for Aquarius. Okay. All right. You had obsessive thinking. Isn't that interesting? Air sign is thinking obsessively. Makes sense. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity and even solve the problem. Now, remember we saw worry over something, great worry over something. Here it's saying don't obsessively think, pray. Instead of worrying, pray about it. Now, I do see a lot of victory energy here for you. So regardless of what it is, I'm not going to say regardless, because some of you guys may be going through some things, but I do feel like you guys are going to be able to come out of this victorious. We have the Justice card here, which talks about things going in your favor and you being favored. Okay. So yes, this was your answer. I'm telling you right now, whatever it is that you guys are worried about, I'm telling you right now, and whatever it is that you are obsessively thinking about, watch, you're going to be like, I didn't even have to be thinking the way I was thinking. I didn't even have to be worrying the way I was worrying. This is making me believe that the spirit or universal God is going to help you out in whatever area it is, and for you not to just, worry yourself to death over it. Okay. So I do see some good stuff coming up in here. You are dealing with someone who's very stubborn. You did have stubborn energy here. I also feel like that is going to get corrected for you in some kind of way, because again, I see things going in your favor. So a lot of things that you're worried about, I just don't feel like you should be obsessively worried about it right now. A lot of balance is needed in your thinking. But this is what I have for you here, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys back here again soon. Bye, guys.